What if that pain you're feeling isn't a signal to stop? What if it's the opposite? A sign that you are closer to your breakthrough than you have ever been. Every champion, every single transformation, was born in the fire. Not in comfort, not in ease. It was born in those moments when quitting felt so much easier than continuing. When the world screamed stop, they whispered not yet. Most people give up right here. This is for those who won't. Look, most people fail. It's not because they aren't talented or don't get a lucky break. It's because they run from discomfort. They want shortcuts, they hope for an easy win, and the second the grind gets real, they're gone. They just don't get that the struggle is the whole point. The pain, the setbacks, the loneliness. These aren't signs you're on the wrong path. They are proof that you're on the right one. The only one that leads to a life that actually means something. Before we get into it, do yourself a favor and check out the link in the description. It's a resource smart investors are using to protect their money in crypto. Alright, let's go. The idea that life should be easy is a lie that will keep you average. The truth is, anything worth having demands a serious fight. It's like what Tom Hanks' character Jimmy Dugan said in A League of Their Own. It's supposed to be hard. If it wasn't hard, everyone would do it. The hard is what makes it great. Hardship isn't a bug in the system. It is the system. It's the gatekeeper of greatness, and it only opens for those willing to pay the price. Suffering isn't your enemy. It's the forge. Every great leader, artist, and innovator was shaped by pain. David Goggins says it best. To grow, you must suffer. It's what teaches you who you really are. It strips away the complacency and the entitlement. It builds the kind of character that comfort could never touch. Elon Musk didn't just stumble his way into space. In the early days of SpaceX, his Falcon 1 rocket failed 3 times in a row, nearly bankrupting the entire company. That fourth launch had to work, and it did. The suffering was the non-negotiable price of changing the world, because the only thing waiting for you on the other side of a comfortable life is a lifetime of regret. The people who do the impossible aren't always the most gifted. They're the ones who simply refuse to quit. They are obsessed. As Michael Jordan famously said, "I can accept failure, everyone fails at something, but I can't accept not trying." Obsession is the engine that forces you to show up when you don't feel like it, to grind when no one is watching, and to push through pain when anyone else would have already stopped. This is exactly why comfort is the silent killer of your dreams. Your comfort zone is where your potential goes to die. By avoiding difficulty, you're just avoiding growth. As Theodore Roosevelt said, "Nothing in the world is worth having or worth doing unless it means effort, pain, difficulty." If you really want to become the person you're meant to be, you have to step out of the comfort you know and walk right into the chaos of the unknown. That's how you build momentum that can't be stopped. Perseverance is just the hard work you do after you get tired of doing the hard work you already did. You can see it as the end, or you can see it as an education. Failure is never final. It's just feedback. We know from psychology that reframing discomfort as a sign of progress is one of the most powerful motivators you can have. Every setback is a lesson. Those first 3 rocket failures for SpaceX weren't the end. They were data points on the path to success. So fail forward. Use your mistakes as fuel. But this requires something stronger than motivation. Motivation is what gets you started. Discipline is what keeps you going. The winners are the ones who show up even when they're tired, discouraged, and feel beaten down. The difference between winning and losing often comes down to simply not quitting. That's discipline. You must work when you don't feel like it. You must push when you want to stop. Before we get to the final and most crucial point, take a second and check out the link in the description. Smart investors are using it so they don't lose their shirts in crypto. Let's bring it home, because it's supposed to be hard. That's where greatness lives, and that's where you belong. If you want to win, you have to act now. You have to suffer now, because suffering isn't optional for growth, it's essential. Pressure is what creates diamonds. Adversity is what forges strength. Discomfort is the catalyst for your transformation. The greatest people in history didn't run from pain. They ran toward it. They understood that on the other side of that suffering was purpose, power, and self-respect. You don't grow by playing it safe. You grow by pushing through the fire and refusing to give up. To win, you must suffer. To win, you must grow. To win, you must become. If you're watching this, you're not broken. You're being forged.